So here is the Encyclopedia of Virginia right up here. Anybody can access it. And it says the context: in his letter to the Virginia Deputy Governor, Sir Thomas Dale, John Rolfe asked permission to marry Pocahontas. And this happened June 1614, right? Because she died 1617. And John Rolfe says right here, "Honorable Sir, most worthy Governor." Here he says, "But for the good of this plantation, for the honor of our country, for the glory of God, for my own salvation, for the converting to the true knowledge of God, namely Pocahontas." So here's a letter, March 10th, 1616. So we just saw the letter from him before in 1614. So this is 2 years later, right? "Whereas the council and company have granted unto Mr. John Rolfe and the Lady Rebecca his wife, daughter of King Powhatan, and lately converted to Christian religion." Now here's another primary source proving, in the Virginia Company of London records, proving that he did have a son named Thomas Rolfe by her. So in the Virginia Company of London records, here it says, "Mr. Henry Rolfe and his petition desiring the estate of his brother John Rolfe, deceased," so John Rolfe is dead by this point, "left in Virginia, might be inquired out and converted to the best use for the maintenance of his relict wife," so like widow, "and children." So relict wife, that means widow. We're not referring to Pocahontas in this respect. He married after Pocahontas as well. So he married 3 times. It says in parentheses, "having brought up the child his said brother had by Powhatan's daughter, which child is yet living and in his custody." So right here, specific. So this is from Library of Congress. It says in Old Book Mark E, it says Thomas Rolfe petition. So governor to let him go to see his uncle. I can't pronounce the word, but it's his uncle. To whom he's allied, and Cleopatra, his mother's sister. And this is in 1641. Right there, that would be his aunt. His mother did have a sister named Cleopatra. So again, the fact that this person named Thomas Rolfe has an aunt named Cleopatra, this is again excellent evidence that Thomas Rolfe did in fact exist, and was in fact a child, the only child of John Rolfe and Pocahontas.